Hello everyone, Vincent Teo from HDTV Test here. I'm a TV reviewer and professional calibrator. 2 months ago, I reviewed the 77-inch LG C8 OLED TV. Today, we're taking a quick look at the 55-inch version, the OLED55C8. I won't go through the same ground I covered in my previous review of the 77C8, such as the wide stand that curves forward, the super slim bezel, the connection ports around the back, and the grey magic remote. Instead, I will use this opportunity to explain new findings, new developments, and to clarify certain things. First, I'd like to thank UK electrical retailer Crampton Moore for sponsoring this video. Those of you who have been following this channel on HDTV Test for some time now will know that I work very closely with them. They sometimes loan me televisions to review, TVs that maybe certain manufacturers are not willing to send to me for testing. I find the staff's knowledge of the TV products to be excellent. If I'm honest, it's probably because they watch my YouTube videos too. They'll give you unbiased, independent advice for your purchase. So if you are considering buying a new television, even if it's not this LG 55C8, please support this channel by giving our sponsor, Crampton Moore, a call on 0113 244 6607. Ask for David, mention HDTV Test, and he'll take care of you with great price and service. Thanks again for your support. Our 55-inch LG C8 review sample uses a 2018 WRGB OLED panel from LG Display, as you can see from this macro photo where some of the subpixels exhibit a distinct notched shape. In general, the 2018 OLED panels deliver even better uniformity than 2017 panels, and that's certainly the case on our 55C8 review unit. When cycling through full-field gray slides all the way up to 100% white, our panel looked extremely clean with no sign of the D-screen effect or color tinting down the sides. There's still some telltale vertical streaks on near black slides, which is unavoidable on consumer WRGB OLED televisions currently, but we rarely saw them in real-life content. Our review sample could reach a peak brightness of 750 nits on a 10% window in HDR mode after calibration to the industry standard of D65 white point, and DCI P3 color gamut coverage measured 99%. Next, I want to talk a bit about the auto calibration feature that LG has introduced on the company's 2018 OLED TVs. I think there have been some misconceptions about this. Judging from some comments in my previous videos claiming that I will lose my job as a professional calibrator because of auto calibration, I think some of you actually think that auto calibration means that the TV will optimize the picture quality itself by adjusting the settings automatically, but nothing can be further from the truth. You will still need a meter to take measurements from the TV. You will still need a signal generator to send the necessary test pattern to the television. You will still need the necessary software and skills to perform the auto calibration. And these are equipments and skills that a professional calibrator like me can provide. So no, I won't lose my job. In fact, I'll be busier than ever. Thank you very much. Now, when I first tested the 3D LUT auto calibration on the 77-inch C8 2 months ago, I found that the procedure introduced visible polarization into real-life content, despite making the charts prettier. But LG and Portrait Displays, the company responsible for the Kalman calibration software that we use for the auto calibration, have been working hard to improve things. And with the latest Kalman 2018 R2 beta that was released on the 19th of July, the 3D LUT AutoCal certainly looked cleaner to my eyes. Here, I'm displaying a scene from the 1080p Blu-ray of Samsara, where there are various colors blending smoothly into one another. I've calibrated ISF Expert Darkroom mode using manual calibration. ISF Expert Technicolor mode was calibrated using auto calibration with the older version of Kalman, while ISF Expert Bright Room mode was calibrated via auto calibration too, but using the latest version of Kalman released on the 19th of July. You can see that with the manual calibration in ISF Expert Darkroom mode, the blending of the colors in the background is smooth, but with auto calibration using an older version of Kalman, the gradients are no longer smooth with distinct breaks in the color transitions. However, after auto-calibration using the latest version of Kalman, you can see yourself that the gradients are smoother. So well done to LG Electronics and Portrait Displays for listening to feedback and improving matters. Bottom line is, if your 2018 LG OLED TV has been calibrated using auto-calibration before the 19th of July, perhaps it needs to be recalibrated to reduce polarization. As for my customers, I'm still calibrating LG's 2018 OLED TVs manually for a couple of reasons. With auto-calibration, there's currently no way for consumers to restore the auto-calibrated settings themselves if the settings get wiped. With manual calibration, at least I can jot down the calibrated settings and send a copy to my customers so that they can enter the calibrated settings themselves if needed. Also, at the time I filmed this video in July 2018, I can get smoother gradation from my own manual calibration than auto-calibration, even with the latest version of Kalman. But this may change in the future as LG Electronics and Portrait Displays continue to work together to bring further improvements to the auto-calibration process. So at the end of the day, what do I think about the LG C8? We've just finished holding our annual TV shootout, so let me start from there. Yes, the Panasonic FZ802 was voted as the best TV overall by the attendees, with the LG C8 coming in a close second. But in reality, all four TVs compared at the shootout are high-end models from the top 4 TV brands in the UK. All of them are fantastic displays, each with its own unique selling proposition. And the OLEDs are all very close, so coming second is nothing to be ashamed of. That's what she said. The Panasonic FZ802 may have better color accuracy. The Sony AF8 may have better gradation and near black handling. But the LG C8 has its own strengths too. Less aggressive ABL or automatic brightness limiter, so bright scenes will look brighter and HDR will look more impactful. Very low input lag of 21 milliseconds with the ability to engage dynamic tone mapping in HDR game mode, so 10,000 nits games won't look too dim. The combination of WebOS and Magic Remote that makes jumping between Smart TV apps so intuitive and such a joy to use. And last but not least, full Dolby Vision support, which may become more important as more and more devices jump on the Dolby Vision train, the latest being the Xbox One S and X game consoles. Which OLED TV you choose depends on your own budget and individual requirements and how much importance you actually place on Dolby Vision. But I can bet you that by the end of 2018, the LG C8 will outsell the Panasonic FZ802 and Sony AF8 combined, not only because of WebOS, Dolby Vision, game mode dynamic tone mapping, but also because of the price. This 55-inch C8 currently sells for £2,500 in the United Kingdom, with a further £300 cashback available from LG if you buy through participating retailers such as Crompton Mall. The value proposition of the 65-inch C8 is even more ridiculous. It retails for £3,000, but there's currently £500 cashback through LG, so you can get it for around £2,500. £2,500 for a 2018 OLED with excellent color accuracy, good video processing and motion handling, 4 full bandwidth HDMI 2.0B inputs, low input lag, and Dolby Vision support. At the time I filmed this video in July 2018, the Sony 65-inch AF8 is £3,300. The Panasonic 65-inch FZ802 is £3,500. I don't even know how LG is making money on the C8, but I have no doubt it fully deserves our highly recommended Best in Class award. Oh, one last thing before I end this video. I was surprised to find that a couple of days after the results of our 2018 TV shootout were published by the likes of Forbes and FlatPanelsHD.com. Thanks guys for covering our shootout event. There was apparently another independent test in the UK where the Samsung Q9F and QLED was overwhelmingly preferred to rival OLED televisions by 60 British consumers who participated in the test. After some digging, I found out that the test was conducted by Brighter Research, who incidentally list Samsung as one of their clients. Also, the only coverage I could find about the test was a bunch of Korean news publications. Yes, there's more coverage in Korean about a test that took place in the UK than there's coverage among English sites. In the UK, the test is published as promoted content on avforums.com, who, being a discussion forum, and this is truly ironic, decides to lock the thread so that no one can question or comment on the test. And I just want to avoid any confusion between the results of that test and our own shootout. We have been transparent with our calibration, our methodology, our comparison to reference broadcast monitors, our scoring categories, and I hope that you guys appreciate it. If you found this video useful, please click the like button and subscribe to the HDTV Test YouTube channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.